guys, welcome back to Island Vibe Cooking. Today we're making this delicious French onion green bean casserole. This is an excellent side dish for Thanksgiving and I hope you guys enjoy it and actually try it out. If you want to see the whole recipe, keep on watching. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. Without further ado, let me show you guys how it's done. Here's what you need to make this amazing green bean casserole. I'll be using some W sauce, soy sauce, I have some hot sauce here as well. I have salt, pepper, 1 garlic clove, cream of mushroom. Also, I have here some flour. Here I have my green beans. If you're in a hurry, you can use the canned green beans to make this recipe. Me personally, I like to use fresh ingredients, so we're using fresh green beans for this recipe. For the prepping of the green beans, I wash them. Once I'm done washing them, I am going to cut the tip of the green beans. Next, I am going to use my knife and cut them straight in the middle, and this is how I prep my green beans. And also I'll be adding in whole milk, and I have some heavy whipping cream here as well. Now we have the star of the show. We have the onion. I'm using 2 heads of onion, yellow onions, for this recipe. Basically just cut them however you want. Of course, the thinner you cut them, the faster it'll take for them to cook, and yeah. Over here, I have my crispy onion toppings to add on my casserole. So let's begin, guys. I have some water on the stove. I am going to let that come to a boil. Once that comes to a boil, I am going to add my green beans on there. Now, we're just giving the green beans a head start. We're not cooking the green beans. We're only cooking it for about 4 minutes, okay? Just giving it a head start before we place it in the oven, all right? Once your 4 minutes is up, we're going to remove the green beans from the hot water, pour it out, and this is what you have. We're going to set it aside. We're going to move on to the next step. Now here I have a skillet. I am going to add about 2 tablespoons of butter on there. Once that is nice and melted, I am going to caramelize my onion. This process will take you about 10 to 15 minutes to caramelize your onion. I know, just be patient and stir it occasionally. And before you know it, you'll end up with something like this, nice and golden brown caramelized onion. Now make sure not to burn it, all right, because that can happen too. Now once we have our onions nice and golden brown, we're going to set it aside. Moving on. Over here I am going to add 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter right in my skillet. Once that is nice and melted, I am going to add my garlic. I'm using 1 garlic clove. We're going to put that right in here and cook the garlic until it's nice and golden brown. Now I am going in with the flour. I'm using about 2 to 3 tablespoons of flour. Just pour it in there, and we're going to cook the flour for about a minute just to remove any raw flour taste. Then we can add our milk. You can use any type of milk for this recipe. I'm using whole milk. Now we're going to pour that right in there. I believe I use about a 1/4 cup of whole milk. As you adding the milk in, make sure you stir it so we don't have any lumps in the roux. Now I'm going to pour in my cream of mushroom. Just pour that right in and keep stirring it. Now I'm going in with my heavy cream. Just pour that right in. Now for this recipe, heavy cream is optional. You don't really have to use it if you don't have it. We're just going to pour it in there and mix it as we go. Now we're going to start seasoning it. I am going to add in my W sauce right in. Just pour that in. And also I'm adding in my soy sauce. I'm not sure which one is which, if that was the soy sauce or because they both look the same. All right, now we're going to add the hot sauce for some hot flavor. All right, spiciness. And also I am using salt and ground black pepper. Just pour that right in, give it a nice mix. And now is the time you can taste it to see if you like the flavor, if you need more salt, if you need to add anything else. Basically just give it a taste. Once you're done, you can remove this from the stove, and we're about to mix the green beans with it. In my bacon dish, I am going to add a little bit of the roux right at the bottom of the bacon dish. Then we're going to add our green beans. All right, once you're done adding the green beans, you going in with more of the roux. All right, just pour it right on there, and then we're going to give that a stir just like that. And I'm going to add some more of the green beans. Now I'm adding the roux. Next, I'll be adding in my onions, my caramelized onion, and the smell of this onion is absolutely delightful. All right, now we're going to mix everything together just like that, so every bite can have a piece of onion in there. So we're going to add one last handful of green beans, and then we're going to add the roux right on top. Next, we're going to cover it with the onions. Now you can add bacon to this. Like, you can do whatever you want to do, honey. I was thinking about adding bacon. I think it would have take this dish to a whole nother level. Now this is not your regular green bean casserole. This is I want to eat the whole plate. Okay, because it's delicious, it's not bland, it's full of flavor. That's how I like my food. I just love making food with flavor, and yeah, so everybody can enjoy it and actually want more, especially at Thanksgiving. If you make a dish and nobody eats it, it's just sit on the table, that tells you it's not good and you will be embarrassed. Okay, so I am going to add the rest of the onion right on there just like that. We're going to bake this on 350, guys, 350 degrees for 20 minutes. Okay, this is it. I'm going to bake it now. Okay, bye. Once my 20 minutes is up, I am going to remove it from the oven. Then we're going to add our crispy onion topping. Oh my goodness. All right, just go ahead and add your topping right on there. You see it? Y'all see the picture on this packaging? That's not what we're doing, sis. We're adding flavor to this, and you can tell the picture on this packaging is just bland green beans, and we're not doing that. Okay, we're just going to just make it good, make it soft up. Okay, so now I am going to place it back in the oven. Once it's done, the onions are nice and crispy and caramelized. Oh honey, this is it. Tell me this doesn't look good. If you see this at the Thanksgiving table, are you going to dive in or not? Let me know. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Try it out for Thanksgiving. Stay tuned for more Thanksgiving recipes. I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye. Hey, subscribe, by the way. Bye.